Hey everyone, welcome to a Jira reporting interview. My name is Patricia and I'm a marketing manager at Actonic. Today we are all in for an insightful conversation with Rustem, the mastermind behind our Jira reporting app, Report Builder. As the product owner, Rustem knows exactly how Report Builder can help you create the best custom reports. So let's get started. Rustem, it's a pleasure to talk with you today.
Hello, everyone. The pleasure is all mine.
Thank you. So let's get started. The first question, Rustem, is for those who are new to the world of Jira reporting apps, could you please give us a beginner's guide and bonus points for using animal analogies or superheroes, whichever you prefer?
Well, jury reporting, it's a big question. Well, to begin with, the entire Atlassian ecosystem is a sort of metaverse, let's say, or multi-universe for a lot of applications which allow you to do a lot of things. And reporting in Jira is an entire universe itself. There are hundreds of applications for reporting in Jira. All of them have their purposes, their pros and cons. All of them has their specific measures to achieve different purposes. So, and well, I would compare the applications with animals if you don't mind. So
Yeah,
there are
sure. Go on. Looking forward to it.
yeah. So, there are some applications which allow you to do real-time reporting. There are applications dedicated to do some specific reporting for project management, for agile projects, maybe for waterfall projects, for IT service management, etc., etc. So there are many of them, and they're just like different animals um, who did their evolution to achieve specific targets. Different animals perform better in different environments. So fishes are best in water, birds, most of them are best in the air, they can fly. And for instance, cheetah is the best when it comes to run, etc. So, and report builder is a duck in the world of report building applications. Report builder is a duck. Why? Because it can run, it can
It can
fly,
swim and
and it
fly.
can swim. Yeah, and it can
I
do
see.
it well, it can do everything. And well, I would even go further. Report builder is cybernetically augmented duck. So it's not just flying, swimming, and running, but it does it as good. Well, it swims as good as fish do. Yeah, it flies as good as the best uh, birds do, and well, it runs well. Not maybe as that fast as cheetah, but almost like that. So that would be my introduction into Jira reporting. Yeah. So well, it's entire universe, and there is a unique cybernetic augmented duck in that universe who can achieve whatever you want, and which you can use for whatever reporting you want.
That was a really nice analogy, Rustam. I'm totally impressed. And I never saw Rapper Bitter like that, but it makes so much sense. Thank you so much for that. So,
Thank you, Patricia.
thank you. So please tell us, how did you end up as the product owner of this unique Jira reporting product of this cyberduck? Did you draw the short straw or just win a bet?
Yeah, that was a short straw.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Lucky
but
you.
yeah, but to be honest, well, I had kind of long path to that role and to Actonic in general. The thing is, I've been always interested in doing data analysis, and the reporting is the eventual result of any data analysis, and in many cases. So I started a long time ago as as a scientist, and I even got my PhD. And one of the most exciting experiences I ever had in my life as a scientist was a single case when I was able to improve a reporting speed on our experiments from from 10 minutes to process 40 gigabytes of data to 1 minute. And since that moment, I actually understood that, well, I really like it. I really like that feeling when you actually help people to improve the speed of how they get the data, so that they could make decisions. They could make something with that data to improve something, etc. So I really like that, and well, in few years, I changed my career course into IT, where things are even faster, and when you can deliver the results even faster when you're doing that at universities and everything. So for a few years, when I was working with different reporting tools and mostly with IT service management tools, I discovered that I need or I want to contribute into something better, because the tools were different, but all of them had a lot of limitations. The tools which allowed you to do a good data analysis were very slow. They required a very long or very steep learning curve, let's say. I didn't really like that. The tools which allowed you to do the fast reporting, real-time reporting, they were, well, way too simple, or plus they didn't allow you to do some data aggregations, which you typically need to do the reporting, etc. So all of these reporting tools I have ever been working with before um, consisted of different compromises. Yeah, so which didn't really allow you to use a single tool for whatever reporting you need. You always had to choose, okay, for this reporting I take that, for that kind of reporting I will take that, etc., etc. Um, and a time ago, I discovered team from Actonic, who actually had the very similar troubles, and they had in their minds already almost ready to go solution with the reporting tool, which will satisfy everyone, because it will combine all the pros from all the possible existing tools, yeah, and able will enable people to do all their reports for Jira ecosystem from the single application. So I contacted the team and I immediately joined them to help with my experience and to implement my ideas, to help them promote their ideas. So that's how I ended up at Actonic.
And it's so glad that you joined our team, Rustem, really. And thanks for your backstory. I didn't know about that yet, but yeah, now we do. Rustem, what excites you the most about working on a product like Report Builder?
It's really hard to tell you a single thing which excites me about working with Report Builder, because well, I'm excited with every feature we implement. I'm excited with every team member who works on it. We're a team of professionals, of experts who are actually implementing our endeavors, our best dreams about the reporting in that application. So I'm excited about everything. But well, the most I would say is that we're building an application for everyone. Yeah, an application which will suit any team member who wants to gather some data from Jira, any team leader who wants to see how his team is performing, what's their capacity, what they're doing, etc., etc. Every IT manager who is interested in understanding how their service desk is doing, how they're good or bad with tickets resolution, with changes, problems, whatever related to IT service management. For every project manager who is interested in how their projects are progressed, what's there with the capacity, with tasks, whatever. So it's like for everyone, and we use our application ourselves. So we're really excited to use it. We implement the use cases we see absolutely necessary for every company. So that's why I'm excited. So we're using our application ourselves, and we want to share our experience with the rest of the world, I would say.
Thanks. That's so interesting that every company can use it. But would you be so kind to tell me more about IT service management? Because in this area, how does Report Builder enhance the reporting experience for both professionals and teams?
Okay, sure. Well, the thing is, Out of the box, Jira Service Management doesn't offer you that much of experience in terms of reporting for service management. There are a bunch of reports available, of course. You may add your data series to some of that reports, etc., etc., but they're still limited. So we do have a number of enhanced reports for IT service management. A bunch of them like created versus resolved, completed versus reopened, and some others. So they are kind of improved versions of out-of-the-box reporting in Jira, so that just download the app or install it in cloud and check it out. Yeah, I promise they're really good. Plus, we do have some additional reporting for, let's say, for beginners who do not really want to implement any sort of complex reporting. So we have the reports like tickets bouncing. Yeah, that's how your tickets are bouncing between your support lines, between different assignees, so that you could see how your service desk is performing. And the thing is, our reports are totally applicable for almost all of the IT service management processes or practices, if you will call them in accordance to the ITIL 4. Yeah, so it's incident management, request management, problem management, release management, change management, whatever kind of operational process you may have. So that's important. And the thing is, that's the also a different thing. All of our reports, you may modify, you may change their logic, you may change their appearance in different ways. So if you need to customize our reports for your environment, you may do it really fast. So yeah, I think that's the most important. We do have a number of basic things, we do have a customizable things, and we do have a number of specific things which IT service manager may just take and use in his projects. That's it.
That really sounds like something one should try right now. And if you want to do it, just check the description. All links to the sandbox and demos can be found there. Before you started talking about DAX, you also named some great functions of really good beneficial reporting in Jira. And you also mentioned real-time data. And would you be so kind as to tell us something about how Report Builder helps here with real-time data?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Well, everyone wants to have their reporting related on real-time data, so they don't really want to see data being lagging behind the actuals for even a single hour, single day, or weeks. Are well, we are not even speaking about weeks here. So every manager, every team leader, every CEO wants to make decisions depending on the data which is up to date right now. So Report Builder takes the fresh data from Jira, it's real-time data, and shows it to you. Keeping the BI capabilities. So compare it to the bigger BI applications where you need to create data cubes and refresh them time to time to get the data analyzed. Report Builder just gets the data from the Jira itself. Report Builder allows you to do the business intelligence without necessity to build data lakes or data warehouse where data is typically lagging behind the actual, you see. So you just connect to the real-time data in Jira, you get the insights right away on what's going now in your organization, in your projects, with your teams. So that's the big and great kind of benefit of Report Builder.
And I think it's also great that you can share those insights also with stakeholders. Otherwise, you would, convert some Excel table and send it to them. And if they receive the mail, the data would be outdated, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. All our reports do support dashboarding, so you could add them to standard Jira dashboards, or you could export them right away into different formats, send to whoever you want, or you can share them directly in the application with the people who actually need to have an access for that reports right away.
Thank you. And what are the common challenges or pain points that users face when it comes to Jira reporting? Something maybe you didn't mention already. And how does Report Builder provide solutions here?
The first one is that out-of-the-box reporting in Jira is somewhat limited with a lot of things. Plus, to implement different kind of reporting, you actually need to use different applications from different providers. For instance, to report against project management, you need to install one application. To report against IT service management things, you need to install another application, etc., etc. The other big chunk of the troubles people typically have is that the applications available in the market sometimes they're way too simple, and their target audience, so let's say, are the people who do not have that big experience with business analysis or business intelligence, or vice versa. They are way too complex, and you actually need to keep in mind a lot of things. For instance, how to aggregate data, how to use SQL or any other programming languages to do even the simplest reporting. A report builder beats up all of these troubles. So first, it allows you to do the reporting against whatever domain you actually want, whether it's agile project management, whether it's IT service management, or whether it's just work management, etc. It's absolutely universal. And the second thing is that it combines tools for all the people, for beginners and for advanced users. Beginners could just use our no-code reporting configuration tools or ready-to-use reports, and advanced users may construct their reports right away using their coding skills, you see. So it's a single reporting application which could be used by anyone for any means in Jira.
We already mentioned it before, Rustem, the great benefit of Report Builder to share reports. Can you tell us a bit more about the technical details about collaboration among teams?
So, well, yeah, Report Builder allows you to share reports with anybody. The thing is, well, there are a lot of applications who allow you to do that, but the unique part for Report Builder is that it actually breaks silos. So you don't need to have multiple applications for different peoples to look for their reports. You then have the business intelligence team and your operations team looking into absolutely different dashboards and different reports. So all of them actually work in a single environment, share the same links, and access the same reports from a single space. That's the first one. That's the first thing on how you actually break silos and make sure cross-team collaboration. The second thing is that, well, I already mentioned that before, that all of our reports can be shared directly from the application through some shareable links. Plus, we do have a very flexible permission system to access different reports. And of course, all of our reports could be added to Jira dashboards for native Jira dashboards, all together with any other gadgets from whatever applications you already have. So all these things together allow you to enable cross teams collaborations and to make it really successful.
Thank you, Rustem.
You're
And
welcome.
and if you behind the screens want to read more about the benefits of using Report Builder, you can find a link to an exciting success story in the description below. Regarding the future of reporting, you're working on Universal Report version 3. What exciting improvements or features can users expect here?
There are a lot of things happening in world of Jira reporting, actually in the universe of Jira reporting. And well, first of all, it's of course a trend for real-time data, for real-time business intelligence. That this trend is, let's say, well, Atlassian is leading this trend. Atlassian themselves is leading this trend, and of course, as mighty cybernetically augmented duck, we're actually going to be in the first, among first people who will actually follow that trend, and we're already going there. Indeed, we do have that really cool tool called Universal Report, which allow people to do the business intelligence on real-time data without having any sort of data analysis skills. And yes, we're building the version 3 of it. What features we will bring there? Well, we will have there two modes, one for people who are actually really good with data analysis, and with that mode they will able to use the features which they're really familiar with in terms of data analysis, to build whatever measures on data they want, to code these measures, and well, to do everything they actually really like in the big business intelligence tools. Yeah. And in meantime, we'll keep the simple mode, and we'll enhance it for people who don't really want to dive deep into learning SQL, into learning JavaScript or whatever. So they will still have a lot of capabilities, well, improved, enhanced capabilities to do the reporting. So they will just need to do a few clicks, like I want to see this Jira fields, and I want to have these reports on them, for instance, cumulative average, running cumulatives or average data on something, or means of something, or compare data of this year to previous year, etc. And everything will be right here available for them. And another major part of the Universal Report version 3 is that will bring a lot of capabilities for customizing the reports created from that tool. So you will able to do a lot of data visualization customizations, different colors, different fonts, different KPIs, KPI lines for reports and everything. So it will be a game changer for sure. So I cannot even list all the enhancements and all the features which we will bring, because there are so many of them.
The upcoming version of the Universal Report sounds really exciting, Rustem. And your detailed insights into Jira reporting were truly appreciated. And this conversation was an absolute blast. Thank you so much for that. Now it's your turn behind the screens. As if we keep refining our app, your thoughts matter. Drop your ideas and wishes for the ultimate Jira reporting experience in the comments below. Or if you prefer, you can also request a free demo in English or German, or what Rustem said earlier, simply use the sandbox and try it out yourself. We can't wait to connect. Together, let's collaborate and unfold the full potential of Jira reporting. And see you next time. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.